We're working through all the free video tutorials for the Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic 3. Hi, I'm Sarah from sewingmastery.com, and you will find a link to all the videos that we have done on this beautiful machine in the description below, or at the very end of this video, a link to the playlist where you can start from the beginning and master this machine. We have been playing around with the decorative stitches, and we have gotten all the way over to menu I called Building Blocks. And we have just finished the guided pictograms and the ability to pick a stitch, line up the projection, and stitch around designs that are built into this machine in a whole new way. So we'll link right up here in this corner, and you can check out that video as well. So as we hop over to the third grouping, we see pictogram stitches. These are fun to put together in the memory or the sequence area of the machine, so you can combine and create kind of your new unique decorative stitches that are kind of in that satin stitch world. So that's a fun one to play on. But I'm going to hop all the way over to the themed stitches in menu I4. So theme stitches are a little unique. You see that the stitch is actually all four of these as a grouping. So if I pick a different one, you will find that the first stitch of the group will show up first. Let's say we want to hook together a house, a fence, a tree, and then there's another house option. You have the ability to stitch in a couple different ways. So as you stitch, you will stitch out as many houses as you want. So if you're just sewing along, you could go stitch a house, stitch a second house, and somewhere in the third house, notice that there is a reverse button showing on the screen. Now I'm way zoomed out because I want to show you, you're going to be using this button here. I know people try to touch that one, and that works too, but this is going to be where you're going to be on your fabric. Your hands are going to be right here. So I want you to just be ready. At a quick touch, you will cycle to the next stitch in the themed row. So you see right now that we have the fence next. You can then stitch a handful of fence parts and then touch the reverse button, and it will finish a fence and then switch over to a tree. And as you watch it stitch, you can determine, do you want 2 trees or 1 tree? As soon as you want to just switch it to the next one, touch the reverse button, and it toggles to the 3rd or 4th stitch, whichever one you're on. Now, if you want to skip one, you can actually kind of quickly toggle again to the stitches that are next, or it will start the sequence again back at the first house. You will find that you don't have to stitch all 4 of them. So whatever's showing on the screen is the next stitch it will stitch once it finishes the last one. So that is a fun one. So if you just want to do here, you want to do the flowers and hearts, but you don't want these other 2, you can kind of go through them, switch the heart, and then pop past and just stitch the flower. So it's kind of like an on-demand memory. They're all designed to kind of work together. They're kind of paired up in a nice little sequence. So down here we've got some water activities, we've got some garden and fruit, we've got some geometric designs that you can have some fun with. But the key is whatever's showing on screen is what it's going to stitch. And when you touch the reverse button, it will switch to the next stitch and it will finish the last one. So it doesn't matter when you touch it, it actually won't just be like half of a car before it moves on. So I love that kind of fun part. And so when you're doing your stitch book, have you been doing a stitch book pages and stitching out all your decorative stitches yet? If not, when you get to this little part, I think you'll have some fun stitching out each of the themes from those 6 categories of stitches. Okay, right here at the end, you'll find the link to the playlist, and don't forget to click like on all the videos. And the best online courses for this machine are in the description below. Each of those courses have free videos in them that you can watch to see if that course is right for you.